Alrighty. Alright. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is do the assembly of this thing. So what we're gonna do, we are gonna go
to the 3D printer quick start guide. The quick start guide, guys.
You got your leveling sheet, so it tells you how to level, and it also tells you the materials that you can use with this bad boy. It's got the warranty card. Boom, warranty. Okay. It's got some really cool stickers, but I'm gonna show it over here because it doesn't want to auto zoom, or doesn't want to autofocus. So let's get in here and let's go ahead and build this thing. If you want, you can scan that QR code, scan the QR code, and you can go through the PC, the download. You can upload the SD card if you want, or you can just read the little book. So what we're gonna do is, the big thing's the base component. The other thing that I was using as a picture frame is your top component. Your printing platform would be the bed I showed you. Okay. And then you got your 4 things to the gantry, or the frame itself. I guess it wouldn't be a gantry, it'd be a frame. And then these little things are called platform right and left support. So platform right and left support. Boom, boom. Well, let's show me this. Boom, boom. Okay. Right and left support. Okay. These are your, I'm guessing, your handles. These are your bracing. So these are your diagonal bracing. Okay. And then these little things right here, I would guess, and I guess completely wrong, so I'm not going to even say, I'm going to look it up. These are, these are your brackets that you screw these into. Okay, so it goes something like that. Boom. Okay, so that's that. So yeah, and then like I said, you got your, well, never there. So you got all your bags of stuff. So we're gonna go ahead and get into building this bad boy. So just bear with me. I gotta find, like, it's funny, I got this huge desk, like 6 foot by 40 inches wide, and, well, 6 foot long, 40 inches wide, and I still run out of room. But right now I also do have the CR30 sitting on my desk right now, running a print, because it's the first time I've ever ran a print on it. I've had this machine for, I don't know, like the middle of October? Yeah, so like a month and a half. Never ran a print on it. But I had that with everything. Like, I had Prusa still with this styrofoam around the freaking extruder, because I never ran anything. So that's why I got yelled at. You need to print. You need to print. So I'm printing, okay? I'll be printing, yo. Alright, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get this going. So it's assembling the printers. So we gotta find the little railings. Bomb. Alright, so we got 1, 3, and 2. Don't ask me why, but your 2 ones are going to go on the front of the base, and your other one, 2 is going to go on your right, 3 is going to go on the left. Okay, and so when you assemble it, this is going to be facing away. Okay, so on the front of the screen, you won't see it. You'll see a smooth part on the outside. Okay, and that goes on the front right here. Which don't make any sense. Yes, it does. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get that assembled. Stop recording already? Did it die already? Are you effing serious? What the fuck? Alright, so with that being said, yeah, something smells good. Okay, So I learned, ooh, this one does have it. So the nozzle cleaners have that needle. I had no idea. But this one comes with a nozzle cleaner. Look at that. See, this one has a flipping needle at the end. And normally they'll come with like a styrofoam piece over it. So yeah, I know it is. I was sticking it down in there and that thing went through my finger. I was like, ah! So, yeah. So you got clips that hold the wires. And then you got clips that hold this wire. And you got some zip ties to hold the wire. You got a nozzle. You got your tools with your Allen wrench and your fancy little screwdriver and your wrenches. And then you got all your screws. Hold on to your screws, guys. I had a dude get rid of a machine because he literally didn't have the hardware. So like, yeah, he didn't have the hardware. He bought a brand new machine, they didn't have the hardware. So he ended up just selling it for half the price. And all I had to do was go through all my old screws and I found screws. So with that being said, hold on to your screws. All right, so first things first, we want an M5 by 25 hexagon socket head cap screw with 8 of them. No, 8 of them. 8 of them. All right, so we're gonna go, that's an M5 by 25. There's only 4 of them, people, 4 of them. And this is the M5 by 30. And where's the other one? I had another one. Oh, boom. There's the M5 by 20. I ain't got no 8 of these. Maybe I do. What's this? M5 by 25. Yes. So the big bag. Because you got this little bag too. It's M5 by 25 also. Big bag is, because it's asked for 8. There's only 4 here. So just common sense says grab these. Okay, so we need 8 of them. So 2 on each piece of the frame. Boom. Boom. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom. Look at it. It's like, look, dude, I know you've got to count. So we're just gonna put it right there. Alright, so we're gonna put it right here. And we're gonna start with our first one. Or even if you don't and your power is 115 volt, make sure you switch it to that, because you don't want to be doing 230 volts on 115 outlet, because you'll blow up your outlet and maybe catch your house on fire. So with that being said, make sure you use common sense. I'm just kidding. Just make sure you check this. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. The easiest way to do it is take this little flathead screwdriver that comes with the kit and go ahead and pop it over. Boom, like that. Boom. That one's actually fairly easy. It's gonna go this way, so it's gonna go right. So just click it and push it over to the right. But alright, so we got that on. The next thing we do is we put the top frame on. Okay. So we're gonna put the top frame on, which let me see if there's a certain way. It says place the top component on the top of the profile and pre-lock each of the 4 corners with number 25 screws before locking them off. So the same kind of screws we just had, guys, another 8 of them. You're gonna put them on top. Obviously you want the gantry, or not the gantry, the extruder. You want it facing obviously towards the front of the printer. So I'm gonna show you what I mean by that. So this is the front of the extruder and the hot end, okay? And then back here you got the fan. So you want the fan facing you, and you want the rest of it. Hold on. There's your filament runout sensor. I'll tell you that, right? So up on top of the gantry, you got a filament runout sensor to the left. I don't know if my camera over here is what it is. Okay, so right here to the left back corner, you got the filament runout sensor. Okay, and you're gonna have your stepper motors right here. You're gonna have a plug here with it's a switch. It's just like a little switch, click switch that makes the printer go, oh, don't keep going, I'm good. Okay, you got a fan back here on the back of the extruder. You got your hot end. You got your filament running through here. So you're gonna come through here. I believe I saw a Bowden tube with this thing. I believe. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure it's Bowden tube though. But actually no, if you can look at this, it's direct drive. I believe that's direct drive. Yeah, I believe that's direct drive. I don't know. I'll look at it in a minute. I want to say, I may be wrong on that, but okay. So 8 screws, 8 more of these screws, 8 more, 8 more, 8 more, 8 more. So you got all your wires back here. Alright, so you got 8 more screws, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wanna okay, so what we're gonna do here, same here, line it up, push it flat to the back of the thing. You'll know what I'm talking about when I do it. Okay, screw that in there. Kind of get it in place. Once you get it in place, you should be good. Like honestly. Ugh. Just want to cross thread. Alright, so you got this. Alright, so you got that screw in. It's in place. Let's go ahead and get other back corner one in place. Just get the outside corners in for first, and then you can come back around and get the other ones. That way you know you're squared up. Because what happens is, same thing with tightening them down too much. If you put them both in, and then this one over here, say it's over here, it's, you know, out of whack, you got these like in there, it's going to be harder for you to move it to be able to get it in. But if you have all one in each 4, you know that's in line, and you just come around, boop, 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 done. Okay, so just a little tip for you. I mean, like I said, most of this stuff's like common sense, you know, it says it in the book. And then, you know, like I said, you just kind of line it up, stick it in, and twist it. I mean, just make sure you're doing it correctly, because you don't want to strip the hole. Actually, I know for a fact this is a direct drive now that I think about it, because it's got the sprite extruder in it, I believe. I haven't really looked. I remember looking at this printer, and I remember going through it and thinking, it's interesting, but I wasn't really truly intrigued by it. But then I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, it's direct drive. I was right. Okay, I thought so. But I was like, okay. And then they threw it on a crazy pre-order, and I was like, all right, well, I guess for that price, I mean, let's try it out. It's fast. I wanted fast, and I had the Neptune X from Elegoo. I had it. I don't believe that one's incorrect.